Today on ZZZ Made Easy, we're simplifying the kit of Yishwin. If you want to learn more, please check out my full how to play guide. Yishwin is a unique S-rank auric ink rupture damage dealer. Auric ink is a variation of ether damage and has its own gold anomaly bar that can trigger corruption. The Rupture class is brand new in version 2.0 of ZZZ. This class mixes offense and survivability while utilizing a new sheer damage type. Sheer damage ignores enemy defense and is calculated with sheer force instead of attack. Rupture agents will convert 30% of their attack stats into sheer force. Yishwin has a couple unique mechanics. From her core passive, Yishwin converts 10% of her HP stat into sheer force directly. In addition, all of Yishwin's auric ink damage is considered sheer damage, and this passive gives plus 60% damage to Yishwin's main damage moves, if you level it up. For more mechanics, Yishwin's energy bar is replaced with adrenaline, which has many recovery options. From the core passive, Yishwin enters battle with full adrenaline ready. Triggering the auric ink anomaly also recovers 10 adrenaline, and perfect dodging grants 5. When Yishwin consumes adrenaline via her EX specials, she will gain 0.67 technique points, which is shown by her resource bar. You need to spend 180 adrenaline to fill the 120 technique points bar. Once done, Yishwin will gain access to a unique technique ultimate called Endless Talisman Suppression. The tech ult is a big damage move with its own animation. After its use, Yishwin gains 1 auric ink point, which is the dot on the resource bar. With auric ink, you can hold the dodge button to activate auric array. Yishwin will start the channel with invulnerability, deal damage, and recover a lot of adrenaline over 3 seconds. Yishwin has a unique dash if you hold the dodge button in a direction. With the auric ink point, if you press basic attack, this is another way to do auric array. For Yishwin's real ultimate, it still uses 3000 decibels. If she has full technique points, Yishwin will prioritize using the tech ult first, but you're free to follow it up with the real ultimate right after for tons of burst damage. Both of Yishwin's ultimates will redistribute the team's HP evenly. This will be useful for surviving the new miasma-filled zones. For Yishwin's additional ability, she needs a stun, support, or defense agent. When allies use their ultimates, Yishwin gains an additional 2 adrenaline per second for the next 10 seconds. If Yishwin switches out with perfect assist, she gets 5 adrenaline. After using either ultimate, this ability grants 40% crit damage for 15 seconds. It also boosts Yishwin's EX Special Cloud Shaper move by 30% on stunned foes. Yishwin has 2 main EX Special moves. Cloud Shaper is done by holding the basic attack button. Yishwin can charge up for 2 seconds, and the sphere can suck in smaller mobs. With the additional ability, this also is Yishwin's main damage move on stunned foes. Ideally, you want to use ultimates first, then Cloud Shaper. Cloud Shaper can miss on mobile enemies, so that's where Ink Manifestation comes into play. This EX special is done by tapping the special button. Yishwin can do a perfect block on incoming attacks, which recovers 10 adrenaline. If you hold the special button, Yishwin can automatically block incoming hits. You can release the button before getting hit though to also trigger the perfect block. After doing Ink Manifestation, you can press the special button again to do a follow-up attack for free. After this move, press special a 3rd time to do a second follow-up. This one will cost 20 adrenaline. The entire 3-part combo has full iframes. To summarize, Yishwin wants to spend adrenaline with her Ink Manifestation 3-part combo or Cloud Shaper. This builds technique points, and when that bar is filled, she gets an extra tech ultimate. You can use the tech ult early or save it for stun phases to do double ultimates for burst damage. If you still have stun time, channel Cloud Shaper's sphere attack. Yishwin needs to use her various adrenaline recovery options to keep up the assault. Try not to waste adrenaline with a full technique bar, and try to enter stun phases with at least 1 ultimate plus high adrenaline. For builds, Yishwin wants to build HP primarily along with crit stats. Attack's not gonna hurt, but flat pen and pen ratio will be useless. For W engines, Yishwin's signature grants percent HP, 20% crit rate, and then bonus damage after EX specials. With version 2.0, the battle pass will have a A-rank rupture option called Radio Wave Journey. This has a percent HP main stat and grants sheer force after chain attacks or ultimates. There will also be a new craftable called Puzzle Sphere. This is an attack main stat, and after EX specials you get crit damage. Against weak foes, EX specials also deal more damage. Despite the brand new class type, Yishwin does have 3 decent W engine options. The same's gonna go for Drive Disc. Yunkoi Tails is a new set that is specifically for Yishwin. Bonus HP, and it grants 12% crit rate along with 10% shield damage. If you do the 3-part Ink Manifestation combo, that will fully activate this 4-piece set. Pair this with one of the crit-based 2-piece sets or use Calic Metal for bonus ether damage. For teams, Pan Yinhu will be on Yishwin's banner, and he's a dedicated A-rank Rupture support. He grants a direct sheer force buff and applies a bonus damage taken debuff. Shifu is going to be coming later and offers off-field stunning with crit damage and ultimate related buffing. Great third ally. Ponyin is solid, so to fill Shifu's spot you can use one of the attack buffers. Asher's Caesar are excellent, but Lucy's got her additional ability change to work with rupture agents. M6 Lucy is pretty fun with Yishwin. To utilize the double ultimate burst potential, a stunner of any kind can work. Despite no additional ability, Trigger's always active stun damage multiplier works nicely. Poker's a fine auric option, though M6 would be preferred. Kaleda can offer her high days burst EX special while giving Yishwin more time on field. You don't have to use Ponyin, but he's definitely made for Yishwin until we get more rupture focused supports. Yishwin is one of the most complex agents in terms of the number of moves available. If you want to learn more tips, please check out my full How to Play Yishwin guide. Shifu's got a lot of extra lessons if you're interested. Thank you for watching, have fun with Yishwin, and I will see you in the next video.